experimenting with the Aegean. We don't have any experience here yet, but what we have heard is the Multami winds, and people have had all sorts of problems with it. It blows like crazy here in the summertime. So anchoring and mooring is always a challenge. Anyway, this morning we left Lutra, an island of Kypros, and it was like 5-knot crosswind, no big deal, barely blowing really. And we motored for about an hour, and right at about 9:30, the winds just started really picking up, and this is what it's gone to in the last 30 minutes. Just really filled in. Talisman's doing almost 8 knots on a beam reach, and we've kind of prepped our furling line on this electric winch in case we have to reef fast. The wind's been known to just jump right up to 50 knots. If that happens, you've got to be prepared. But for the moment, we're happy with what we're seeing. We've got about another hour and a half to go. We're running across to where we headed, Wendy?
Headed to Syros, port of Posidonia, it's called. And we're gonna go in there. It's supposed to be good shelter from a wind from this angle, so it should be really nice. We're gonna get there pretty early.
Yep. Hand steering is a good exercise to do. It takes a lot of concentration.
Otto's much better than I am.
Otto kicks butt. It's actually pretty impressive.
Hand steering really requires a very specific muscle in my upper arms that's not enjoying this right now. I'm not in shape, and it's quite hard. So this is good practice, and I need to keep doing it.
And just like that, the wind turns off. And we're just kind of ghosting along at 3 knots, which sucks because at about 2.5 we start losing steerage. But we're going to keep with it as long as we can. Our pilot's struggling. Right now you can see the wheel going back and forth, trying to keep us on course.
It's fairly prosperous. Lots of big houses. Spread out.
decided to anchor. It seemed like a kind of a cool place to anchor. There's room in the marina. I'm sure we could get in there if we wanted to, but the idea of saving some money and just being able to put up our sunshade. Sunshade works a lot better if you're at anchor because it just the wind tunnels through it, so it doesn't. If it gets blown from the side, it starts flapping all over the place. But this will be good. I think this will really be nice. And there's sexy Wendy coming back, anchor babe that she is. Don't trip. This is my big winter project, building this sunshade. We found last year that the bimini was just barely enough to keep, especially in the afternoon, just when the sun started coming in from the side, it became very, very hot on board the boat, and that would make it hot during the night as well, because the decks would get heated up. So this is what 22 yards of sunbrella fabric looked like. It was a lot of money and an incredible amount of time. We barely make this thing. It was so big, it filled up our whole basement. But now that we're here, it is awesome. I wish I'd been able to get a little bit heavier duty tent poles than these. These were the biggest ones I could find, but I've subsequently seen others around that are almost double the thickness, and so I've got my eye out for those. And I could very easily, if I have them brought out, it would be perfect. But in the meantime, this is working okay. The key to making it happen is to keep the leading edges and the back edge held high on the shrouds. And it's a little bit of a duck down the side deck, but in reality that's a benefit because with the low hem on the side, it helps when the sun starts going down in the afternoon. You don't get light creeping in from the side. Meanwhile, Wendy's putting on her hatch covers. These are again made of sunbrella. The color that we chose was called Toast. It's one of the more popular fabrics. One of the reasons to go, you almost want to choose your bimini and spray hood and canvas colors based on what threads are available, what colors of threads are available. Believe it or not, the Tenera PTFE threads, lifetime threads, which are the best thread you can get. Hard to sew with, but they are the best. They don't get damaged by the sun. Those are only available in maybe 6 colors total. So sand or toast fabric works pretty well. The Toast is a little darker. We like it better. And we've used it everywhere on the boat. We very much liked it. It doesn't absorb a lot of UV radiation, and it's just a nice color. We like it. It's low key. Pretty little port. Nothing crazy, but just nice little place with a little shallow coming in. I saw a rock near the entrance. But we're anchored out behind these people, I guess. We can't see.
This is the town of Finicus.
Town of Finicus, she says. The town was originally settled by the Irish.
The Irish Greeks. They refer to themselves as the Greek Irish now, not the Irish Greeks. Tell me about the Greek Irish of the island Syros.
They were Irish, but then they became Greek. But they named the place Finicus after themselves.
That sounds finicky.
Maybe.
Do they grow whiskey here?
Yet to find out. Continue to look and find out what they do. They do make their own wine on Keefsnos. That wine over there, it wasn't Irish wine. It's Greek wine.
It was not Irish wine. It was Greek wine. We bought a bottle. Haven't tried it yet. We tasted it at the vineyard, at the bar that was selling it, but we haven't opened the bottle yet. We're waiting for our friends to show up to share it with us. Kevin finally let me drive the new engine. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Just kidding.
Threw out a bunch of bread for the gulls, and we've decided they want to take it away from the other bird more than they want to get it themselves.
Must be some hungry seagulls somewhere.
Get some calories, guys. Here we go. Waved off.
The fish love it, eventually. There you go.
I've come to believe that seagulls just absolutely love to fly. That's their thing. They spend all their time in the air. In Gibraltar, they wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and start flying. They start calling first, saying, let's get going.
Yep. There we go. There's a feeding frenzy because they're fighting with each other over the food.
And they'll fly
There we go.
they will fly in 40 knot wind. They'll fly in any knot
Any
wind.
knot wind.
It's amazing.
They're crazy and I love watching them. They're such acrobats. Got stealing from the other one, not about the food.
Well, that takes skill as a flyer, and that's what it's about. There's an entire loaf of bread here. Oh, one almost took the other out. Having fun yet?
Trying to.
So what was our afternoon like?
Lazy.
Lazy, a bit lazy.
I made a mosquito net.
Wendy made a
out of
mosquito net by hand.
scraps.
Yeah, out of grocery bags.
Grocery
Cloth
bags and
grocery
some
bags.
scrap mosquito netting.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great. And then we took our dinghy and ran around the backside of the bay
Oh,
at
that was so
warp
cool.
speed, and that was fun because
The new engine
is
was awesome.
finally breaking in, and we're able to do
So
that.
cool.
Yeah, needs an oil change now,
Probably.
but
That's your job.
yep, I'll get to it
It's my job to sit in the front and look beautiful.
as you should.